Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to do an unboxing and an overview of something that may seem pretty common, but they've had a little bit of a twist onto it. So mousepads we've been using for absolutely years. I remember my first one actually came with the used Toshiba laptop Satellite 3000. That rings a bell to anyone. It was a, like you get it from Curry's for like a £5 cyan blue mousepad. Things have changed mentally since then. We've got ones with RGB on now, you've got ones that wireless charge your mouse. It's all gone a bit bonkers, but today we're going to be looking at some glass mouse pads. Yes, I did say glass. A little bit strange. I've got another camera set up on the other side so we can go between them to get you a bit of a better angle, because otherwise you're just going to be looking this way all the time. Camera's not quite up far enough, so I'm squatting down, but it's fine. We'll wing it. So let's get into this. I know roughly what I've got in here, but I'm not sure what colours we've got. So I have got some cheat sheets on my side, which I should have laid out a little bit better, to be quite honest. So the colours that are available for these glass mouse pads, you've got black, white, and then you do a business and a normal edition as well. So the SkyPAD logo is in the corner, but if you want to use one for at work, then you can buy one that's just a simple SkyPAD written font rather than their logo, which is a little bit more discreet, a little bit better to use in the workplace. We've also got white, red, blue, green, and they also have a steel version if you fancy a steel instead of glass, and they also have a soft XXL fabric mouse pad. I also have some things about why these are better than conventional ones on my right hand side, so I will go through that as we go. Right, okay, so I'm going to presume these are the glass and these are the stainless, the steel ones. So really nice packaging first impressions though. That's a really clean graphic. So at the bottom here, it gives you the brief thing. So mousepad of steel, looks cool, solid and steady, long lasting, amazing accuracy, comfortable to use, doesn't lose shape or bend. This small one is 320 by 270 mil. The bigger one is 350 by 400. Let's open one. To have a look. I don't want to, no, I've already bent it. I didn't want to wreck the boxes. Okay. So oh, that's really nice. So this is what I said about the logo. It's just a simple logo in there, but the business one, we might have one included, so I'll hopefully be able to show you that. But it's got a kind of, the camera will pick it up. The edge rolls off slightly, so it's not exactly square, it kind of tapers off at the edges. Let's grab a mouse, MX Master, but you get an idea. This is a more, I don't know, you wouldn't really call it normal texture because it's not soft, but it's a kind of plasticky kind of top. And obviously we'll go into the glass ones in a second, but that's nice, I like that. Then I'm guessing this will be the same, but just smaller. So yeah, and then this is the smaller variant. So to give you a bit of a sense of scale for the camera, personally I would probably go for the smaller one just because of the amount of space on my desk. I mean, I've got a fairly large desk, but I just like having the kind of feeling more wood on the desk than Mousepad, personally. Very nice. I'll keep those over here. So this one, I believe there's 2 glass ones in this packet. So yeah, some of the descriptions that they said about. So the glass mousepad is apparently an old invention that's well known in the Scandinavian gaming community. It's been under a different name, but what it is it's a mousepad that's made of a lace pattern burnt into the glass, so it can't be worn out even with heavy use. And then this is the information on these, pretty much similar as the metal one, but just mousepad of glass instead of steel. Then dimensions 300 by 350. And then they do an XL and a standard edition as well. I'm not quite sure the size of the standard, but I'll put it on the screen. Green! Holy hell, that is green as well. So some nice little protective pads and a nice piece of foam on the top to protect it in shipping. That's actually a really nice colour. Okay. I'm not going to lie, it feels like a glass cutting board that you use in the kitchen. It's got the very similar like shiny underneath but matte top. But to be fair, you know, they're going to be one amongst the same for this kind of thing anyway. So there's the logo in the corner. A little bit, it's got a nice texture. Obviously the bottom side's smooth, but not all mice can track on smooth glass. I know the Logitech MX Master can, but that's made for productivity over gaming, so it may just be that kind of sensor. But as I did say, this has got the kind of mesh etched into it, which will help track the mouse. And just looking on my PC, what I'm doing here seems to be very precise. I'm kind of seeing the background of that camera shot and what I'm doing, but feels smooth. It's quite loud over a traditional, obviously, fabric, but you do have a different material, so that's something you do have to take into consideration. I don't know if this would be the greatest thing to use if you're in a shared room with multiple people, just because of the noise it makes. I don't know if this is going to be great for streaming either, because it's quite loud. And obviously, depending on what kind of microphone you're using, that might be able to be picked up. If you're using like a Shure M7B, you might be fine, because obviously you have to be really close to that mic. But something like a Yeti might pick this up. That's my music playing there by pressing that button. Whoops, copyright. So on the side, actually, I just noticed that it does have the black, white, green, red or blue. This one's red, so I wonder if he looked at my channel before he sent it. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice colour. A nice shade. Tell you what, let's get rid of this. There we go. So there's the green and then the red. Very nice. Again, with the logo. I will just put an image on the screen to show you the other logo that I was talking about. But very nice. Now, caveats, obviously glass is expensive, so these are, the steel ones are up from 26 euros, glass standard size is 59 euros, then the XXL, the XL versions are $74, shy of 5 cents. So they are expensive, but then by what it says on the box, they will last, because obviously it's glass, it will never wear out. You do have some rubber pads in each corner, which is nice. So obviously it's not going to, it's not going to move. The whole table's moving rather than that. So it will stay put on whatever surface you put it on, even though this is on a mouse pad. It's not going anywhere. So there we go. Let's get the other steel ones back. And that's the kind of, sounds like plates when you're doing your washing up. So there's the ones that were sent to me. So you've got steel and glass. So another thing to add just before we wrap up, you can't actually obviously machine wash these like you would a normal mouse pad, but you can use just a simple glass cleaner like you'd use for your kitchen. So that's really nice and convenient. But yeah, what do you reckon of these? Would this be something that you can see being added into your setup? They do cost quite a few beer tokens, so that's something that obviously you can take into consideration. If you're streaming, they're going to be a little bit noisy. Maybe not kind of the thing for the streamers out there, but for those that are looking for something really clean to put in their setup that, you know, are all about that minimalistic but great presentation on the desk, then maybe one of the steel ones is the way to go. They do look very clean. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to go to the video description, you'll find the website if you want to check them out in a little bit more detail. Thank you to SkyPAD for sending these out for me to look at. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.